So, April, how could we use some of these lost tools of writing tools with our little kids?
I think one place is when you are reading a book together.
Mm-hmm.
You have the opportunity to follow a character through the story and ask your child, should that character have made that decision?
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if the character didn't?
Mm.
Um, Good reasons, not good reasons. Or does this character remind you of a character from the story we've read before?
Mm-hmm.
We can take the 5 common topics of definition, comparison. Comparison's great. I've learned so much from comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Testimony, which is eyewitnesses or character witnesses. Circumstance, which is what's going on around the situation. And relation, kind of a cause and effect type of questions. That enables you to ask any of those questions about any story. And I wouldn't overwhelm a little one with all of that, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just use one question and talk about it, have a conversation about it. And that can take place anywhere. That takes place in real life. With my own children, I think parents do this naturally. Perhaps you have a friend or you know someone and there was a situation and you have to think through it with your child and say, what could have happened if he had darted out across the parking lot? It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What could have been the consequences? Or, what happened when Johnny climbed on top of the roof?
My boy.
Real life examples. I'm just trying to show that we do ask these questions. So it is a natural thing. We're just putting a couple of things, these 2 ideas together in a way that some of us may not have done before or may not have considered doing before. Do you have any experience to add?
Camille?
Camille's not here.
Oh, she's muted.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed the beginning a little bit. Sorry, my computer died without warning. But I think that a lot of lost tools lessons are awareness lessons. We are asking these questions all the time. And this just makes us aware of our thinking so we can do it on purpose. And that makes us do it better.
And then we can do it with anybody at any time. So the original question was, how can we use these lost tools with little kids?
Ah, okay.
So by being the teacher who's teaching this to our students who are 12 and up, now I know them. And I can use them anytime, anywhere. So I can use them on the way to the grocery store. So yes, this morning during morning time, we heard the story about the north wind and the sun. And now we're on the way to the grocery store. Someday I'll get to do that again.
Grandchildren.
Yeah. No, because we're all in shutdown mode right now.
Oh. You can do it this afternoon. You've got 2 boys at home again.
And so, we'll have conversations, whether it's in the car or at dinner or while we're cleaning or cooking in the kitchen together, and say, so could the jacket that the traveler had on have made a difference if he had a different kind of jacket? What is a jacket and how did that impact it? And so we could talk about that. Or we could wonder, was the kind of tree a factor? Because there's certain trees in my yard I'm not going to want to crawl under. The bark is scratchier and the needles that they drop are different. Mm-hmm. And then there's some trees that are luxurious to be under. So, we could talk about that and wonder about that.
A really good opportunity to start having these conversations and asking these questions while reading to your youngers, because when you get to the middle school years, a parent will have experience and played with the tools themselves, so they'll have a better understanding, which always makes it easier and it makes it more fun. I enjoy the things that I feel like I have a better mastery.
Oh, right. That's where Andrew Kern tells us nobody dislikes math. Mm-hmm. They only dislike not knowing how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.